at 6 p.m. So once the show concludes, make sure to tune into the draft and see what the Chicago Bears do today. Ronan, yesterday was day one.
Yeah.
How was it? You had a good time?
It was a big draft, man. We made a big splash.
We did indeed. We'll jump into a minute here. Just general discussion of the draft here. What did you think overall about the prospect-wise and who went where and the fits? But most importantly, the Bears pick, Dylan Theinman.
It was a crazy draft, man. Like
Lots of reaches from weird players.
I think we maybe got 5 out of the 32 correct in our mock drafts, and it was all pretty scattered. It was honestly one of the crazier drafts. I don't remember a draft being this eventful in a long time, and man, it was pretty crazy. There was a lot of exciting stuff going on. So, I mean, you had Ty Simpson going to the Rams at 13,
crazy,
which is crazy, and then you had Jeremiah Love. Where did he go? He went to the Cardinals.
Cardinals.
3 to the Cardinals. Poor Tyler Algier doesn't get a shot. What else?
I mean, you had a lot of other ones, like Malachi Lawrence to the Cowboys. I mean, Caleb Downs to the Cowboys was crazy, too.
Yeah, I predicted Downs to the Cowboys, though. I had a feeling he would slip, and I didn't think that they would bite on EMW. I had a feeling.
I mean, they ended up doing it, which is just insane. But let's have the general consensus pick here.
Yeah.
The draft is obviously the highlight of the offseason. That's the thing we've been waiting for this entire time. The Bears pick Dylan Theinman, safety out of Oregon at number 25 last night. First of all, let's start with the grade here. Ronan, what grade do you give this?
This is A+, dude.
I agree. This can't be anything lower.
The Vikings should have grabbed him.
100%.
It was ridiculous. I have no clue how he slipped to us, but again, it's one of those things where, he's going to be our Luther Burden of the draft, and we're not even in the second round yet.
I mean, it's just a steal.
Oh, we still got 2 more damn rounds to go? Dude, word.
Yeah, we got 3 picks today.
We got 3 picks today. It's going to be a busy day. You better tune in for that.
Dude, it's going to be a great day. And then, this is an A+, man, like, without a doubt. How can you not give this an A+? There's non-Bears fans out here, like, I don't know if you guys watch him, Bengal on YouTube. He's a Giants fan. He said that the Bears getting Dylan was probably the best pick we could have done.
Yeah.
He just fits the scheme so well. He's amazing in run support. He's amazing chess piece everywhere. You could do so much with him, and now you put him with Kobe Bryant. It's like,
I know.
your safety tandem's even better than what you had last year.
Dude, this is what if we had actually traded for Kobe Bryant back in 2010?
Yeah,
because now we got his white assistant, and because remember who did we have? Pau Gasol.
Yeah,
we had Pau Gasol. Didn't we? We had him, right?
Either him or his brother.
Or one of what is it? Brooke Lopez's.
Something like that.
Dude, it's pretty much that. We got Kobe Bryant now, and we got Dylan Theinman. So, dude, we're balling here, man.
Dude, that's a balling. But what was your initial reaction when we got him? Because you did actually predict him coming here, Ronan.
Yeah, and you were saying you were giving me a lot of crap about
that.
To
be fair, because there was no way he was going to slip.
There was a way.
I didn't think there was a way he would slip.
There was a will, there was a way, and it happened, dude.
It did happen, and I'm glad. I'm so happy to be wrong. You proved me wrong, but
it's crazy.
I didn't think he'd get past number 15 because this guy's such a high-caliber player.
Well, the Vikings decided to go all poo-poo
Caleb Banks.
And take Caleb Banks, who played,
3 games last year. That's it.
That's ridiculous.
They're really getting him off of strictly upside, but it feels like they're not in a position to take upside anymore.
No. They have a lot of holes, and they did not address it. So
no, absolutely not. Considering Caden McDonald, who's a plug-and-play elite player right then and there, you settle and take Caleb Banks. For me, is Gervon Dexter 2.0. Yes, if he was lazy to read the helmet, but they're the same height. They play the exact same way, and they thrive better with other people there. So what was the thinking there for, the Giants? Or not the Giants, the Vikings, sorry.
Oh, I couldn't tell you. I genuinely have no clue what they're doing, man.
It's ridiculous.
I just love that our divisional opponents, they just don't seem to know what they're doing. Same with the Lions.
Yeah.
What are they doing?
Blake Miller.
It seems like ever since Ben Johnson landed in Chicago, everybody just seems to have gotten dumber. And that's
works for us.
Definitely to our advantage. So it's good for us, bad for the division. We got a guy that's good, and we got a good draft grade. Like PFF said that it was us and the Bucks for taking Ruben Bain. So I think Bain. I mean, I had predicted Bain to slip a little bit,
But not that much.
Yeah, the arm length thing has been something that I think got resolved when Peter Skoronski went to the Titans.
Yeah.
And he still did fine. Then you have, Joe Alt?
Yeah.
Joe Alt
No, he had good arms. He was just a little bit weird on his feet.
There was another guy who they were talking about at tackle, and he had the arm length thing,
Well,
too.
he plays for the Patriots.
Yeah.
Will Campbell.
Will Campbell. He's a little doo-doo, but...
Probably better at guard.
Yeah, they're probably going to flip him at guard, but Mike Vrabel has a few things he's got to worry about.
Yeah, I think Will Campbell was probably the last thing he wants to talk about. But back to that, I mean, what was your initial reaction and discussion when you got him? I mean, dude, you predicted him to us, but there was a reason you predicted to us because you think he's that good of a player.
Well, he is that good of a player.
Oh,
he is definitely one of the best players that we could have gotten in that draft, and the fact that we got him where we got him. I think, for one, it was best player available that we chose, which is always great. And then for second, it's a guy that we need at a position that we don't have anybody at right now. So
100%.
That works. And honestly, if we had ended the draft tonight, we'd probably still be fine too.
Oh, yeah.
But it's a good feeling, man. It just
feels so good to take somebody that's actually good.
That, we're not desperate. We didn't trade up for him. We didn't give up anything ridiculous. Cool. I can work with that.
It works out so perfectly. For the first time in a long time, the Bears have not picked past 20. It's been 20 and under. And I got the stat right since 2011, I believe. Wow. And you never pick that late. And sometimes picking that late can be a good and a bad thing because it means you're winning games, but it could be bad because you're not getting good players. Well, guess what? We picked late because we're winning, and we got a phenomenal player. You're getting a guy who was ranked the second best safety in this draft class, obviously behind Caleb Downs. And you get him at 25, and people are like, oh, he must not be that good if he dropped that far, yada, yada. The problem is these are casual fans that don't understand positional value. Yeah. And unfortunately, in today's modern NFL, safety is not a position that holds multiple value.
And also just how the draft fell.
Teams had needs and addressed those needs, and safety was not on the radar.
They also misaddressed them, too.
That is true. I mean, take a look at some of these teams here, like Ty Simpson. It's just... It's a situation.
Hold on. So let's run through. We'll do a little segment here. Let's run through each of the picks. Let's give our little grade on that.
We will in a minute here. I was just let me finish my little rant here first because I felt very strongly about that.
We got to get moving and grooving. Come on.
We will. People fall for those reasons though, and he fell because of just positional value. I mean, Caleb Downs fell. He's a phenomenal safety. Doesn't mean he's bad.
I wouldn't even consider that he fell.
Yeah,
none of these teams needed it.
Exactly, and it worked out in our favor because you end up getting an absolutely elite safety, and he's immediately, impact starter day one. So let's start right here, Fernando Mendoza.
Oh, that's well, I have my opinions about Mendoza.
Okay,
I just don't think he's a special quarterback.
That's fair.
I think he's serviceable. I think he can get the job done and he can win games, but he's a system guy.
Okay,
Kurt Signetti, it's going to be like Nick Saban at Bama, where you're going to have a lot of these guys. This is just Kurt Signetti. This is his inaugural year where he's introduced to the world. Okay. And I do think that it's just his system is really good.
Okay.
And also, he had a bunch of guys who were NFL aged.
Yeah.
Transfer there mid-season. Pat Coogan, who I played against.
Nice.
He was at Marist. He went to Notre Dame because his dad was the coach there. And, get all these guys who are transfers who are almost 3 years older than us, and we're draft age.
Yeah.
Draft me, Bears. I'm ready.
Okay.
Yeah, it's one of those things where I do find Fernando Mendoza to be a system quarterback, so I'm going to rate it a B just because I don't believe he's anything special. I don't know about you. What's your take?
Yeah, look, I think in terms of positional fit, it has to be at least an A just because you have to take a quarterback. Yeah. You have not had a real quarterback since Derek Carr, and even then the Derek Carr decline was something different.
Yeah, Dak Prescott of that team.
Yeah, exactly. And I think Mendoza, you like the size that he has. He's 6'4", 236. You have something there. He's getting literal comps to an upper echelon of a Kirk Cousins, who happens to be his
They're saying he's like Joe Burrow.
Yeah, I don't agree with that. I think Joe Burrow was a different breed coming out because his processing ability was so much better coming out.
Well, he also had Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson.
That is true. In hindsight, it's 2020,
Clyde
but
Edwards-Helaire.
he just had so many more interesting qualities than Mendoza does. I think Mendoza can be good. I think he can be a higher end game manager, kind of what Kirk Cousins was. Kirk Cousins was good to get you to the second round, and that was it at his peak of his career.
I bet you if Mendoza played for Ohio State, they would have taken Ty Simpson over him.
More than likely, but
On to the next.
That's my thing with Simpson.
David Bailey.
This one shocked me a little. I'm not going to lie to you.
That's a C.
I can agree with you there. Go ahead.
When you have Reese on the board, hell, even Sonny Styles, you have so many holes in your defense, and if you feel that David Bailey is your guy, go get him and have it play out. But I don't know. I really don't feel that he was the right pick. But, Texas Tech guys, they've been on the rise. You got, who is it from Raiders?
Oh, they drafted a couple years ago?
Yeah.
Number
9.
I'm blanking on his name so bad.
Big old head.
Yeah, shoot.
I don't know, but, just hitting the mic. But, yeah, no, I give this one a C+. They filled the need, but it's not with the player that I would have picked. So.
It's just, yeah.
What do you give it?
Interesting. I think I agree. Maybe like a C+, just to be a little bit nicer, because the talent's undeniable. We have to sit there and understand that. David Bailey is a good talent, but the problem is they drafted him for his floor. They know he's a really good floor kind of player, but the problem is that what is his ceiling, right? This is a guy who's ready to go and good now, but Arvell Reese can play multitude of positions. You saw it at Ohio State. He can play off ball, on the ball, edge rusher, downhill. He can play everything. And you take a chance on David Bailey instead. I just think for a team as bad as the Jets, you don't do that. And the common consensus is the same exact thing that we're saying. Why would you do that when you have an opportunity to take somebody with a much higher ceiling? And honestly, a much better player, much more athletic right now in Arvell Reese. Now, Jeremiah Love, number 3, running back out of Notre Dame to the Arizona Cardinals. Ronan, go ahead.
That was the best player available pick, and I don't get it. I really don't. I don't understand why they think that this guy is going to get them anywhere when their offensive line has nobody. They have maybe one receiver. They don't really have a quarterback. But hey, let's draft the best player available in Jeremiah Love and say screw it to the rest of the draft. I give it a B. I think that he would fit on any team that doesn't have a star running back.
He's that good.
He's that good, but how good will he be without the talent that he had at Notre Dame?
Yep.
We're going to see. I don't know. What do you give it?
Yeah, I think I give this another C+. It's just he's a phenomenal player, and we're grading strictly off the player being drafted and the value, but also the fit. And I think he's a phenomenal player. Could be argued for the best player in this draft class, and he just got taken in a place that does not fit him. You have a first-year head coach in Mike LaFleur, Matt's brother, horrific offensive line, no quarterback, no offensive structure, really no weapons outside of Marvin Harrison Jr. So and Trey McBride, my apology. So realistically, what is his role going to be? He's going to get a lot of yards, a lot of touches, a lot of attempts. Great fantasy guy, but how is he elevating your team? He's not going to help you whatsoever.
It's going to be like with Ashton Genty to the Raiders.
People are going to get so hype about him and be like, this guy's going to be awesome. But the offensive structure isn't there for him to succeed.
They're only seeing the fantasy value in him.
Yeah, and there's fantasy value in him for sure. But who's blocking for him? This guy does not have an O-line on us. The Cardinals go out aggressively and draft more tonight and the later rounds and maybe trade for a couple pieces. I don't see him succeeding that much, and it's really not his fault. A player is only as good as the team you put around him, as simple as that. And I just don't think this is a great fit, especially for how bad the Cardinals are and have been.
Yeah, it's not looking good. But another team that's been struggling lately, Carnell Tate to the Titans.
Your OSU guy.
I liked it.
I love it.
I like that a lot. I think he missed out on Jeremiah Love. He needed somebody on that offense. And, Jordan Tyson is an alluring prospect, but pretty much the same type of measurables. Carnell Tate, why not?
Both 6'2", about 200 something.
6'2", 192. You got, Calvin Ridley there.
You just signed Wan'Dale Robinson.
Just signed Wan'Dale Robinson. That's a sneaky and inexpensive receiving core, and I like it. I would give it a B+. I think that it was definitely not their first move, but it wasn't low on the list of what they would have wanted. So
100%.
Why not?
I agree. I agree. B+, without a doubt. This is funny enough. I didn't agree with it at first, but then I realized like Cam Ward needs help. And they did nothing in free agency besides Wan'Dale Robinson. He's nothing but a really good 2. So what do? You go get a 6'2" traditional X-style receiver in Carnell Tate. Pair him up with Alec Andelmaner, the guy they got last year, Chimere Dike, Calvin Ridley, and Wan'Dale Robinson, and Chico Kwanko. Now that receiving core isn't looking so bad. And I just think Carnell Tate was a phenomenal receiver at Ohio State. You could tell me that too, honestly. Mm-hmm. He's just such a good player. I don't think how you could go any wrong with him.
And I want to make very clear, he is a number 2 wide receiver. He is not a number 1.
Carnell.
Yes.
Really?
He is 100% wide receiver too. I don't see how people can find him to be a 1, but it is what it is. Another Ohio State guy taking Arvell Reese to the Giants.
Shouldn't have fallen that far.
Even then, just the way that the draft played out just in the first 4 picks, it was very confusing because, you got Tate going to the Titans, which is obviously like their second guy on the board because Love was gone. But then the Giants get put in a position where you could probably get Jordan Tyson. You probably should get Jordan Tyson. You don't really need to enhance your defense at all, but you take Arvell Reese. And it's like, that's great. Your defense is going to be really good, but now you're in the same position that you've been in the past couple of years, now tenfold, because now you have to, you have so many mouths to feed. Brian Burns, Kayvon Thibodeau,
Abdul Carter. Dexter Lawrence is gone now. And then you add Arvell Reese. I just don't get it, man. What would you grade it?
I give it a C-.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't understand.
You're a lot lower on it than I am. Funny enough, his pro comp is Abdul Carter.
Yeah, it's hilarious. I don't understand what
Two Abdul Carters.
I don't understand what they're doing. I think he's very much like who's the guy on the Cardinals that was same kind of measurables, really athletic.
Oh my, Isaiah Simmons.
Isaiah Simmons. He's an Isaiah Simmons, but he's pretty much going the same route as Isaiah Simmons. Isn't Isaiah Simmons there in New York? I think he is.
I think he might be in New York, or if not, I think he's on the Panthers now, something around those lines. Well, look, I'll give it a B. Because he's such a phenomenal player. You have to have the grade for the fact that he's a good player, 6'4", 241. But another thing that I mentioned as well, Harbaugh did say in a presser he's playing off the ball. He is not rushing the passer.
Yeah.
He's leaving that strictly to Kayvon, Brian, and Abdul.
I saw him talking to Reese earlier, and they seem to have some rapport.
Yeah, no, he's a phenomenal player. I think Harbaugh wants to start with building that, and he's going to be a phenomenal player off the edge in traditional positions, but maybe downhill as well. I just think when you still have Jackson Dart and what you saw in him, you either try to trade down and get Mekhi Lemon or Jordan Tyson, and then they have 2 picks. Then you could go ahead and see what you have defensive wise, because they did him taking Marinoa later, which I like, with O-line help for Dart. But trade happened here at number 6 with the Chiefs trading up with the Cleveland Browns.
Don't understand that one either. This was
felt like it was available.
Everything after the first pick, I was just
shocked.
What the hell?
Very entertaining draft, though.
Yeah, I don't understand why the Chiefs traded up for Mansour Delane.
You know what his pro comp is, right?
Who?
Trent McDuffie, who they just traded away.
Well, there you go. But they could have easily stayed at 9 and gotten him. I mean, look at how it played out. Nobody picked corner. I'm going to give that one a C- too. They traded up unnecessarily for somebody that they could have gotten at the place that they were at. But I don't know. What do you give it?
I just think for what they gave up, this is a D.
All right.
It doesn't make sense for the Chiefs. So many Chiefs fans themselves said he would have been there at 9. Realistically, who's taking Mansour Delane there? The Cardinals, not the Cardinals, the Commanders were definitely not getting rid of Mansour Delane for Sonny Styles. I mean, come on. Yeah. Sonny was always going there.
I liked Sonny Styles too.
Phenomenal.
Yeah, that's a great pick.
Jordan Tyson was always on the radar because they seen what they had in Tyler Shucked, and he looked good. So they're going to give him more weapons. And then,
Styles A, Tyson A, Fano. I mocked Fano to the Browns. They need some offensive line help.
I think that's an A as well. I think it's fantastic, especially for what they got with Delane. I just think they could have got him at number 9. So for me, this is a D for the Chiefs.
Maui Noah. I think that's a B+.
Agreed.
Downs is an A.
Oh, dude, that's like an A+++.
Proctor's a D.
Yep, didn't make sense.
That. Simpson, I give it a B. I think.
Whoa!
Yeah, that's my hot
combo
take.
about that.
I think that the Rams are the single best spot that any young quarterback could go to. It's pretty much going to be an Aaron Rodgers, Brett Favre type of situation, Aaron Rodgers, Jordan Love type of situation, where you have an amazing quarterback coming off of an MVP season, and then you draft a guy. This is the same thing that happened with Aaron Rodgers and Jordan Love. The guy's coming off of an MVP season. They draft a quarterback. They let him sit under him. Is it a waste of a pick that you definitely could have had later in the draft? Yes. However, seeing, who would have picked, New York probably would have, I think New York would have swung for him instead of Kenyon. But I like Kenyon to New York. I like Ruben Bain to Tampa.
Yeah.
I think that, I don't know if he would have gotten away from the Vikings even. That would have been pretty funny. That would have been pretty funny.
I don't know. I think with Kyler there as well.
Yeah. Steelers, I don't think that the Steelers wanted to pick Ian Akor.
No. Well, I don't know. But I said let's roll back a little to Ty Simpson.
Yeah.
I think for what they had, I think for me, it doesn't make sense. This is another D pick. Near to F, honestly. I understand your talk with B.
Yeah.
But I feel like if there was a year to take quarterback, it should have either been next year or last year, because there were some guys that were good but down the board.
Yeah.
And it just felt like they neglected another need, considering that Devontae Adams might retire soon.
It was hasty.
It very was. And there's also been reports that is not who McVay wanted. That in the presser with their GM, he was slouching, angry, didn't really have much to say about him.
Well, there's some posturing going on with Ryan Poles. Okay, let's get through this quickly, and I want to talk about Dynamo.
You've got it. So Ione, A+, he's awesome out of Penn State. Ruben Bain, A+, should have never been available at 15.
14 and 15 are definitely A picks.
Yeah, 100%. Kenyon Sadiq, I think about a B.
Sadiq is, B+, A-. I like it.
He's very good, just feel like they could have gone a different direction there.
Blake Miller, clue.
I say B+. He's all right.
C+.
Yeah, fair. Caleb Banks, that's a C.
That's a D.
You just don't need him there with Kenny McDonald.
That's a D. When you have Thieneman available, that's a D.
Yeah, 100%. Monroe Freeling, I say B+.
Yeah, that's a big dude. He's
6'7", 315, awesome player. Mekhi Lemon, trading back up, that's an A+++.
It depends on how the A.J. Brown situation.
Oh, they're trading him 100%. They've already said.
But
that's
Lemon,
so awesome.
He's like Amon-Ra. I like him.
Awesome player.
Ian Akor, I think that's a B. I don't know too much about him.
Yeah, I say B as well. Akeem Mesidor, 25, but he's a hell of a player.
I think that's a good pickup.
I'd say about a B.
Especially losing Joey Bosa.
Oh, yeah.
Lawrence, it's not bad.
Don't know much about him, but he's only graded at 82, and his pro comp is Jonathan Grenard. You don't want Jonathan Grenard at number 23.
No.
That's about a C for me.
Yeah, I'd say it's a C. Casey Conception, I like him.
B+.
I think that's B+, A-.
Perfect, what you needed.
Our boys, Dylan Thieneman, I think that's an A-, A+.
That's not even bias. It's the fact that everybody agrees he should not have been available there.
It's an amazing value pick, and definitely somebody that I would not have thought that we would have.
Without a doubt.
Made a good buck off that, too. Kalen Rutledge out of Georgia Tech.
Yeah,
that was a little confusing.
He's ranked 4.
His comp is Rob Jones.
Yeah, and then 81 grade as well. Rob Jones is still active, by the way, and he's a backup guard for the 49ers.
Yeah, underwhelming. Chris Johnson.
What grade would you give that, though?
I'd give it a C.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah,
Chris Johnson, good pick out of San Diego State. I say he's about like a C+.
Yeah, I'd say C+. Caleb Lomu, just for that Dan Sloan, F.
Yeah.
That was really weird. Peter Woods.
That's an A. This man's so good. And he gets paired up with Chris Jones as well.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate one.
Great one.
Jets getting Omar Cooper.
That's an A.
I think that's good.
It's a great move. You need weapons.
Just got him in
Sadiq and him.
Just got him in Madden too.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Kendrick Falk. I like that one.
That's an A. You trade back up for an unbelievable guy. He's 6'5", 276 at a position of need.
That's definitely
Robert Salton have him. And Jadarian Price, that's a D.
That's a D.
You have Zach Charbonnet.
Yeah, why do you have 2 RB2s?
Yeah, it just doesn't make sense.
It.
I understand feeling the pressure to get another running back after what's his name goes, but this guy's pro comp is Rico Dowdle.
Circling back now, 2, Dylan Thieneman. I love it.
Yes.
I love it. I'm getting his jersey as long as he doesn't get a 31.
Oh, dude, we need it.
He's definitely going to get 31. But
without a doubt.
But, you know, I love Thieneman. I was shocked that we were able to draft him. What an amazing value pick.
Just everything worked out so well.
I could definitely see him being a Pro Bowler for us. Like, this defense is going to be good, finally. And it feels like everything's evening out now. The scales have evened.
Thank God.
We're starting to look good.
Yes.
Like, wow.
Yes, King.
Now it's time to get that edge position. I say, you know.
Lots of them tonight.
But yeah, I love Thieneman. A+ pick. How do you feel about it?
Dude, he's an A+. The thing is, his caliber of player should not have been available there whatsoever. Every single person is saying this is a slam dunk pick. You have a guy who you can have on the back end of that defense for 10, 15 years and just be consistently good like a Harrison Smith. Like, no matter what, he's just be that good. And when you can have somebody like that in there, you have nothing to worry about in your secondary. You have Jalen Johnson, Kyler Gordon, Tyreek Stevenson. You have Zoff Frazier, Terrell Smith, Kobe Bryant, Cam Lewis, Thieneman. You have a really good back end now.
I'd say we have really replaced the back end of guys very well.
It just works.
Especially just for like the age and the value of the guys that we got.
With Brisker and Byard.
Yeah, you're getting your hitter back and you're getting your ball hawk back in Bryant. You're getting your hitter in Thieneman. Like, and Thieneman is a lot more versatile than Brisker.
Way better in the run support too.
Way better too.
Brisker could not tackle.
Yeah, Thieneman just seems to like split those holes open, you know.
And that's what you need sometimes.
Whenever there's a run play, he goes, you know, he's really good at that lateral movement.
Exactly,
like a linebacker, and he's only what, 200 something?
Yeah, dude, it's
he
crazy.
Looks good, man.
God, I'm so excited for him, man.
Dangerous.
How could you not get excited about him, dude?
Oh my God,
phenomenal player, but. Yeah,
incredible pick.
It's just unbelievable.
And
all right.
Speaking of picks, we'll be right back with some of our
Look at you beating out to my job here, man. Holy. Well, yes, we're going to be right back here, guys, on Bear Down Breakdown with our second round mock and BPA. We got to get to it. We got a lot of good stuff here on Bear Down Breakdown.
Hey, that's one nice new bike, Josie.
Yeah, birthday present. Rides really smooth, too. Oh, and I see you finally got a new helmet.
I did. Bought it cheap online.
Love those side wings.
Hey, are you hungry?
Yeah, I'm starving. And need some water, too.
Okay, follow me. We'll turn off here.
I'm right behind you.
Hey, watch the cars. They can be crazy.
Teddy! No! Are you okay? Teddy! Somebody do something!
I called 911. They should be here soon.
Was this young man hit by a car?
Yes, and I'm concerned because his helmet is smashed and cracked open.
It's a brand new helmet.
It's probably a fake.
Please help him.
Fakes cause real harm. You're smart. Buy smart.
Go for real.
Brought to you by the National...
Johnson, what was that? You let him blow past right by you.
But did we cover the spread, Coach?
They weren't running a spread offense.
Nah, I mean the point spread. I bet on us to cover the spread at 12.5 points. And, well, between you and me, Coach, I got a good 6-leg parlay I want to hit. I'm due to earn over 60,000 big ones.
Well, your parlay wasn't part of the game plan. Now get your butt on the bench. Johnson may have not stuck to the game plan, but you can stick to yours if you play on sports betting. It's just 3 simple steps. Set your limit, bet what you can afford, and track your bets. Like any form of gambling, sports betting is supposed to be fun. And sticking to your game plans can be the difference between enjoying the game like these guys or ending up like Johnson.
Suspension? Why? I bet on my team to win.
This message is brought to you by Radio DePaul Sports, the student voice of your blue teammates.
I'm a champion, realize Shaq's mechanism. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Hi, Shaquille O'Neal for Rad. This is not your normal PSA. Don't be stupid. Don't drink and drive. If you're gonna go out and have a good time, it's fine. But designate a driver to drive home. Let's stop the madness. Don't drink and drive.
A public service announcement brought to you by the U.S. Department of Transportation, RAD, the National Association of Broadcasters, and the Ad Council.
And welcome back to Season 4, Episode 2 of Bear Down Breakdown, day number 2 of the NFL Draft. We are back again here with Ronan Clark, and I'm Gustavo Arriaga, kicking it off with our mock draft for day number 2. Yes. All right, Mr. Ronan, let's hear it. Draft. We've got a lot of good players still left, man.
So, yeah, there's a lot of good players left. I'd say players that are probably on our board. EMW is likely gone.
Don't really need them, honestly.
Yeah. Avion Terrell, I don't see the need.
Or Colton Hood.
We're just going to go down the list here and say, so the top 10 right now are Jermod McCoy, the corner, EMW, who's a safety, Avion Terrell, we don't really need. Denzel Boston is alluring, but he's pretty much kind of in the same role as, what's his face? 15?
Rome,
yeah.
Yes.
Caden McDonald is definitely somebody that we should look out for.
TJ Parker?
TJ Parker, yeah, but I would take Caden McDonald. I really do think that we have the guys right now at edge where we can be competitive. I would say draft somebody to compete with Booker. But besides that, I mean, Caden McDonald, he's a good dude.
It's awesome.
So he's like the first overall in his position, too. So I'm shocked that he fell as far as he did. But, you take Caden McDonald or Zion Young. I like Zion Young. I think that he's good. Mocked him to George Karlaftis. You got Cassius Howell, who is also
as well.
Yeah, he's pretty good. Not bad, not good. I would much prefer Young over him, or who's it? Denny.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, even Yakas would be a good pick too.
Even Yakas. Yeah, Gabe Yakas. That's an alluring pick. I haven't heard too much about him, but. And then if that board doesn't fall, I would say take Jacob Rodriguez. Why not?
He's just too good of a player to let go.
Why not? Yeah, take Jacob Rodriguez. He's so damn good.
Yeah, I mean, it's unbelievable. All right, well, who do the 49ers take here? Because they officially have possession of the number 1 pick in the second.
EMW.
Really?
Yeah, you lose Hufanga. You don't have that skill set in the backfield. What are you doing?
Sorry, my cord.
You're stomping out there.
No, it was my cord. Go ahead.
You're stomping on a bug.
No, my cord. All right, go ahead.
No, I see them taking EMW. They have an okay cornerback room, but that backfield needs to get a lot better.
And it helps tremendously. What about the Cardinals at 34? I feel like they could get anything.
Cardinals, Boston.
Yeah, I could see that.
I would probably have them take Boston.
Him and Marvin Harrison would be really nice.
That would be a good, big receiving core. If not, then,
I could honestly see them taking Avion Terrell.
Avion Terrell.
They really need some DB help, like, desperately.
Yeah, I could see that happening.
I mean, there's also really good O-line left.
I just think realistically they take Boston or they trade with New England.
Totally understandable. I mean, you still
Boston
have
and New England. That would be
very funny. All right. What about for the Bills at number 35? Because, granted, don't forget, they traded their second-round pick to us, and they got one back now because they traded out of the first round.
McCoy.
Really?
Definitely McCoy.
Jermod McCoy. You trust him that much? Even after taking a cornerback first round last year, Maxwell Harrison.
They need more corner help.
Yeah, I think anything defense, they need help.
Either that or if Boston is still there, they take Boston.
Yeah, 100%. Flip, it'll be him, Coleman, DJ, and Shakir would be a nice move. Now, back to the Raiders at number 4. What do the Raiders do here if they can kind of put more offensive structure against or around, Mendoza?
I don't know, man. I really don't know.
Do you flip to the other side and potentially target some defense? Because this is a really good defensive draft.
I think they would swing for Caden McDonald.
Okay.
Especially after losing 94.
Oh, yes. Wilkins last season?
Wilkins.
Yeah, he God even knows why.
He kissed one of his teammates.
Crazy, man. I mean, there's a lot of good defensive talent. It's understandable.
Dude, we need Wilkins.
Yeah,
we got to bring a little love into the locker room.
The Bears are not picking until 57, so we do have to wait a substantial amount unless they trade up. Now, who would you trade up for is the real question.
McDonald.
But with what team?
I would be willing to trade up with
Because what team would be a threat? I don't think the 49ers. I don't think the Cardinals. I don't think the Bills.
So
I think the biggest threat would probably be the Browns or the Texans or even the Chiefs. Actually, the Chiefs took Peter Wood, so no.
Browns have Mason Gramson, though.
I don't really know about the interior for the Texans. They could be one. The Bengals, no, because they just got.
The Texans is fine. They have like the 2 best edge rushers.
That's true. They don't really need up the middle.
Browns probably not.
Saints, I could see.
I could see EMW if he falls going to the Browns. That would make a lot of sense. Bengals, I don't see it happening just with Dexter. Who else? The Saints, they just took that guy to LSU. What's his face?
What do you mean?
The white guy.
Brian Brzee?
Ryan Brzee.
Clemson,
yeah.
that was like 3 years ago.
He's all right. But
yeah, I mean, they could always get more help, especially Cam Jordan gone.
Dolphins need everybody.
Yeah.
So they're probably just going to take best
After
players.
Caden Proctor, it might genuinely be Caden McDonald, the other Caden.
Yeah, I don't even know. Ravens,
no, I don't think so.
Bucks, maybe. Colts, probably not.
Not with Buckner. Falcons, they low-key could.
Low-key. Vikings, no. Lions, no.
No. Panthers with Derek Brown, nah.
Packers, probably.
It could actually take up. That's the problem. The Steelers,
Eagles,
no, because they took Derek Harmon.
Be a-holes to us. And then
Jordan Davis and freaking Jalen Carter.
Well, Carter could be gone. But who knows? Who knows?
You know, let me give you a hypothetical. Would you be willing to trade a second for Carter?
Yeah.
Second and both the seconds?
No.
That'll probably be the asking price.
I don't want Carter.
All of a sudden now, huh?
I don't want Carter.
Why is that?
Dude,
I know he's a nutcase, but
he's
come
already
on.
a nutcase in Philly. You think he's going to be any better in Chicago?
Probably not.
Get
no.
out of here.
It's willing,
No shot.
worthy to ask. But Jags.
Who do they even have?
I mean, they're the pick right before us.
They have Trayvon
Well, he's on
Walker.
the edge, but yeah.
Well, they put him inside.
I mean, what do we think? Because the Bears at 57 and 60, we're nearly back to back.
It's going to be defense.
Defense, both picks.
I think Rodriguez could fall to us, but I don't know. We'd have a very Caucasian draft if we went.
We would, wouldn't we?
Heineman and then Rodriguez.
Well, he counts as Hispanic, so I guess we could pass him down to that. What would you want to deem this as? What do you think both picks should be?
I don't think we get McDonald unless we trade up for him. So
how high would you be willing to trade up for him?
Let's see where we could. One more time. Probably into the 40s. That's probably it. Early to late 40s.
Yeah, I don't think he slips past there. This man's too good.
Yeah, I think it would just be a pick swap and then a 7th to get up.
I can agree. Maybe next year 4th.
Yeah, maybe, but it's a hard maybe.
You just have to see how willing the teams are, because if they're the ones getting Caden McDonald, I'm positive they're not going to be willing to trade with you.
And I do believe that Caden McDonald is going to be a highly sought-after person.
Oh, he should be. He should have gone in the first. Yeah, he should have never been out of that first-round pick.
No, and I think especially should have gone to the Vikings. So
yeah, Caleb Banks, by the way. Yeah. Oh, my God.
Yeah, but out of the best available, I mean, I would not be mad if we went Zion Young. I could see him.
Oh, I'd love Zion Young.
I could see him falling, but I could also totally see him going too. I could probably see us ending up with Parker.
Ooh,
Parker could probably fall to us.
I'd be a fan of TJ Parker.
How would you feel about Jennings Dunker?
Position?
Tackle.
I don't know. I feel like it's too early to take tackle now.
Too early?
There's a lot of really good tackles down the board, and I just don't think it makes sense for us to do so. If we're going to take a position of need, I would actually take a center, Sam Hecht, out of Kansas State, and his pro comp is Drew Dahlman, and he's a mover. He is an absolute unit, and I would love to take Sam Hecht, and hopefully either with one of our second-round picks or with one of our thirds. He's 6'4", 303, has insanely long arms. He produces very well. I just love him a lot. I think he fits very well, and we should have him maybe in the third, if anything. But I think we have opportunity here. You have good options here.
How do you feel about Jake Golday out of Cincinnati, linebacker?
Don't need linebacker, to be honest. If you're going to take linebacker, have it be Rodriguez. Don't really need a linebacker anymore.
Yeah. Well, where would I just like Rodriguez the player, but where would we play him realistically?
That's the problem. You bring back Sanborn. You have Edwards, Sanborn, Devin Bush, DeMarco Jackson. It just doesn't make sense right now. It just would be like it would feel.
I just want him to want him.
Yeah, I mean he's a heck of a player. It doesn't make sense right now. What about Cassius Howell if he falls to us? I'd be okay with him.
Cassius Howell.
He's a bit undersized, but he's very twitchy. He brings a lot of energy and force.
Cassius Howell. I wouldn't mind it. No, we'd be taking another Texas A&M guy, but
yeah, after you have Shamar, was it Shamar Stewart?
Shamar Stewart. Yeah, I don't know.
I just think it has to be Kaden McDonald, man. Yeah. I love Kaden McDonald.
It's got to be that interior, especially after losing Big Bill.
Yeah, I mean, you lose Big Bill.
I really don't want to start that one guy that we signed.
Who? Oh, the Neville Gallimore guy? Yeah.
No, thanks.
I'm okay off of that.
If Neville Gallimore is our DT2 coming into the season, I'm not going to be happy.
Well, it's probably Dexter and Grady Jarrett and Shamar Stewart.
Probably is, but, you
really never know. I just think McDonald fits so well. He has excellent size, excellent strength, and he is an insanely good run defender, and we were terrible against the run last year.
I think realistically, we could end up with Gabe Jacobs.
I would love him.
Yeah, especially the Illinois connection. I think that would be an easy one where they could have scouted him for the majority of the year. And I think they even said that they were at a couple of Illinois games.
They were. They had a couple scouts over there. And Jacques is just such an unbelievable player. And if you get a guy like him and bring in Kaden McDonald, that D-line's essentially looking very good now. You bring in Montez, Booker, a motivated Diota Vango, Jacques, all these guys in here. Now you have a really good rotation and mix, and you feel better, especially with Jacques being 6'4", good arms, good strength.
But I think I would say take TJ Parker. I agree. He was comp to Trey Hendrickson, which is pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, comp for Jacques is a juiced up Judon, and Judon at his peak was very good.
Yeah, Judon was pretty good, but who knows?
I just think you have a lot of really good things to look for, so we shall see here. But going on to the next thing as well, could we think of the Bears trading these picks for any players? Like you mentioned last night, Ronan, that we restructured Cole Kmet and Jonah Jackson.
Yeah.
And we gained $10 million in cap. Do you see any capacity of the Bears being like, hey, I don't like how the board has fallen. Somebody's on the phone right now offering a pretty decent edge player for our late second-round pick that the Bills gave us.
Who would be a pretty decent edge player in your mind?
I don't know. I kind of just think of maybe like Josh Sweat or Jalen Phillips. Or no, my bad. He was recently signed.
Yeah, no
Sweat or one of these higher-end guys that maybe is on an expiring contract here.
Yeah, who knows?
Would you be willing to do so?
I'd be willing to trade a second for Josh Sweat.
I think Josh Sweat's a phenomenal player. You have something
two Sweats.
Yeah, two Sweats. Montez and Josh. Not related, by the way.
Shockingly.
Yeah, it's just it's pretty funny. I think you do want to look at that, and you have some edge rushers that you want to potentially look at here. So, what do you, I guess, look for here now?
I'd say target edge now, and then go best player available for that second pick, and then I would take a wide receiver with the third round.
Okay,
Skylar Bell.
Yeah, he'd be awesome. Brings another element of speed to this offense. I think he'd be fantastic. Then Darnell Wright also had his 5th-year option picked up. What do you imagine his extension being? Because he could be very pricey, but I am very happy he started with that.
Yeah, I think that he's going to be a little bit expensive, but it's probably going to be, to help keep Caleb.
Yeah, dude.
You have to keep Caleb.
You've got to. Yeah, I mean, dude, Darnell Wright's so good. You got to find a way to keep him here.
Yeah.
I just think that's a good start right there with keeping, the 5th-year option available and picking it up. And then just one more thing as well, with the Bears Stadium moves as well. They have the latest proposal to help the Bears build a stadium in Arlington Heights. So I kind of want to bring it as well that with a tremendous draft here, staying in Chicago and just rebuilding a new brand of team for the Bears. And we also get new jerseys this year with the NFL Rival Edition jerseys. So we might get, the Polar Bear all-white outfits. So you get jerseys, a new stadium, an amazing draft class to set you up for the future. What does that mean? Does that change everything?
It's making a good-looking Bears. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I mean, we get a new stadium, especially in Arlington Heights. How would you feel about everything, especially with the way the draft's been going so far with Dylan?
I'd be happy. We'd be a very happy bunch.
I mean, hey, I'd be ecstatic right now. Mm-hmm. It's just, it's always exciting to know what the Bears are capable of. And I guess my last thing here. is could the Bears continue to upgrade throughout the offseason once the draft concludes, whether as signing whatever free agents are there or making trades with next year picks?
Yeah, I would say why not? Once the draft is over, take a peek into that edge market, take a peek into the tackle market.
Would you revisit trading for Max Crosby again next offseason?
Free agency. Who's free agent right now?
Well, right now, there's a decent amount. Now, my question to you is,
would Bradley Chubb?
Oh, I actually would be a fan of him. He brings another element of just more rotational guys, and he's been around very good edge rushers.
So the best remaining edge rushers are Bosa. Wow, David Njoku still hasn't signed. AJ Epinesa, Cam Jordan, Bobby Wagner, no, Clowney, Hassan Reddick. And that's about it.
Yeah, we have a decent bit, but what about for 2027, like I was mentioning? Andrew Van Ginkel, Khalil Mack will still be there, Uchenna Nwosu, Eric Armstead, and Kayvon Thibodeau. Besides that, there's really nobody too good. Oh, Tyree Wilson was the guy you're talking about. Yeah, outside of that, there's really nobody good available for the edge rusher market next year.
No, there's not.
So do you want to, bank on Thibodeau?
No, just draft a guy.
Got to. And there's always good draft, potential there with edge rushers and whatnot.
Draft a guy, then if it doesn't work out this year, draft another guy.
Exactly. We're good. Well, with that, guys, make sure to tune in tonight at 6 for the start of the NFL draft. In 5 minutes, it will be starting here. So pray for the Bears, and we will keep you guys posted on all our Twitter pages, as a lot of you guys are watching on Twitter right now here live.
Yes.
So continue supporting us on Instagram,
Thank you.
on Twitter. Thank you. Everything possible.
Thank you.
Keep us posted. We got a lot of good stuff. Ronan will be very active tonight, and so will I and Fatima, our admin.
Fart.
And we got good stuff coming up, right?
Oh, yeah.
Let's see what we do. We'll be back again soon next Friday to do a full recap, full expectation, and how we expect the roster to be constructed. This is Season 4, Episode 2 of Bear Down Breakdown, and we'll see you guys next time.